I don't rely heavily on protective styles, like long-term protective. So before you come for me, heat is the biggest shift in my routine currently. Hair care evolves, right? You understand? Your routine doesn't have to look exactly like mine. Hi lovelies, welcome back to another video. If you are new here, my name is Kukwa, and on this channel I share realistic hair care routines, my own hair care journey, and anything relating to hair. Alright, so if this is your vibe, then kindly subscribe. Alright, so today I need you to get your pen and your notepad. Yes, you're going to be writing some things down. I'm going to be answering a question that I got a lot after I posted my relaxer stretch updates. How different is your routine after the stretch? And yes, it's completely okay for your routine to change after a relaxer stretch. You know why? Yes. During this period, you get to understand how your hair works, what happened to your hair, what worked, what didn't work, what needs to change. All that, yes. And my own situation wasn't different. Few things changed. Yes. So I'm going to be giving out my routine. If it aligns with yours, then probably you would want to, jot some few things down. So let's talk about it. The first thing is controlled heat and minimal styling. Heat is the biggest shift in my routine currently. I don't know why I used to be scared of heat. Heat is not the enemy. Misusing it is the enemy. Yes. Okay, so during my 17-week stretch, I could count on one hand how many times I used heat. 3 or 4 times in total. Yeah. Mostly I was air drying my hair. And yeah, while air drying was working perfectly for my hair, I also noticed some downsides. My hair tangled a lot. Rough end, dull look, you understand? So at a point I figured using heat occasionally would help. Yes, and I tried and it worked. So instead of daily heat use or no heat at all, I have decided to combine controlled heat occasionally. And when I say controlled heat, I mean low to moderate heat with my heat protector. And this one, it will not hurt your hair, not at all. Yes, and it doesn't mean that air drying doesn't work. Of course it does, and we know that, right? I even have a full video on my channel explaining how to do it properly. It does work. But when it comes to air care, there is no rigidity, all right? There are no extremes. It's all about balance. Even if you do the good things extremely, too much, it will cost your hair. So it is about knowing when a practice is not serving you the purpose again, and then you adjust. You understand? So yes, I'm still going to be doing my air drying, and then occasionally, let's say every other week, introduce heat. Do you get? Good. So yes, and then the minimal styling. I don't rely heavily on protective styles, like long-term protective. So before you come for me, that you see me in braids, yes, I do braids, but I'm saying heavily on, yes. It is not a part of my routine, like a foundation. You understand? Yes, I do them occasionally. I do cornrows. I do mini braids. Yes, I do knotless sometimes. But most of the time, you will see me in low manipulation style. I don't do tight styling and I don't do daily combing. So this is for my styling, minimal styling. And on to my weekly wash days. This is one of the things that have stayed consistent for me. And I don't know, even if I don't know if in the future it's going to change, but for now it still remains the same. All right. I believe that relaxed hair thrives on clean and hydrated scalp. All right. So regular washing is something I don't want to skip. And on my wash days, I don't just use one shampoo or any shampoo because it's trending. No, I rotate between the shampoos depending on my hair needs. So I use moisturizing shampoos most wash days, right? Most of the wash days, I use a moisturizing shampoo. And I use clarifying shampoos when I have build-ups. And then strengthening shampoo as and when. Yes. And my deep conditioning, I don't skip deep conditioning. Even on lazy days, at least for some 15 minutes will do. You understand? I don't skip deep conditioning. No. So that is it for my wash days. It has remained consistent, nothing new. Then moisture and protein balance. I've come to believe that these are the two pillars that hold our hair. Maintaining that balance is a necessity. So I alternate between moisture and protein. I don't wait for my hair to start breaking before I introduce protein. No. So light protein is like a preventive measure in my routine. You understand? Yes. So 3 moisturizing wash days, 1 light protein wash day. Like that. You understand? I only do strong protein when necessary. So that's it. Okay, yes. And then moisturizing and sealing. The new addition to this is scalp massages. This doesn't mean I wasn't doing scalp massages. I was just doing them randomly, like not religiously. Okay. But I figured that if I add it to since I do moisturizing and sealing religiously, then if I add the scalp massages to it, I would be consistent with them. Okay, so I'm going to be doing it on the same day. This is also going to help me reduce over manipulating my hair. Do you get? Yes. So between wash days, I moisturize and seal my hair. And my approach is very simple. I use a moisturizer, a water-based moisturizer, either a lightweight oil or a serum, depending on how my hair feels. Right? Yes. And then immediately I'm done. I'm going to go in with my hand, my finger, gently massage my scalp about 5 to 10 minutes. You understand? And that's it. I do not have to moisturize today and then go in tomorrow and then do scalp massage. No. So that is a new addition to my hair routine. Then the last thing, after doing all these things to your hair, you have to protect the hair. So my nighttime routine. If that day happens to be my moisturizing and sealing day, then that night I will do that and cover my hair and go to bed. If it is not my moisturizing and sealing day, then the only thing that I'm going to do is going to protect my hair with my scarf and then go to bed. Do you get? Yes. So what do I use to protect my hair? A silk or a satin scarf and hair bonnet. I also sleep on a silk satin pillowcase so that in case my scarf comes off, my hair will still be protected. Cotton will absorb the moisture from your hair. So if you are still sleeping on a cotton pillowcase, and if you are sleeping without protecting your hair, okay. If you sleep on the satin pillowcase, it's going to reduce friction, and this would also prevent breakage. So you see how you protect your hair while you sleep at night? Good. Why do I think this routine works for me? I believe it's working for me, or it works for me because it focuses on balance. You understand? Daily little habits, right? Every small, everything comes into play. Balance between my moisture and protein. I'm moisturizing and sealing, gentle handling of my hair, like gently detangling, minimal styling, you understand, and consistency over perfection. Hair care evolves, right? You understand? Your routine doesn't have to look exactly like mine. You need to understand your hair and the principles, and then your routine would now reflect on what your hair actually needs. Do you get? Yes. So, along the line, a few things will change, definitely. When it comes to hair care, it is not about rigidity. We have basic principles or basic things that it guides you to take care of your hair. But there is no rule, there's no rigidity. If it's not working for you, look for the best alternative. Do you understand? All right. So, yes, this is my current routine and it is working for me as it now. In the near future, if anything changes, I will let you know. Okay, so yes, if this video helped you or you find it helpful, then like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. All right, bye.